Welcome back to Dumfries in Scotland in the southwest. We're gathered here in the Ice Bowl for this evening's action at the World Mixed Double Championships. Plenty of people kicking around with both the World Seniors and the World Mixed Doubles coinciding here in Dumfries. Scotland playing Canada this evening here in draw 14, Group B. Scotland 4 wins and no losses play Canada 2 wins and 1 loss. Canada only losing out to Sweden so far this week. Confirmation of the standings here in Group B. Scotland and Sweden both undefeated, and Canada and Finland both on 2 wins, as well as Estonia, who suffered 1 more loss. Kazakhstan as well, 2-2, and Latvia, Brazil and Slovenia all with a lot of work to do. Of course, the team who tops the section will go straight to the playoff stages, where the next 2 will have to go a little bit further to do so. Gina Aiken and Bruce Mowat for Scotland, team coach Gina's father, David. And the Canadians, Kimberly Tuck and Wayne Tuck, team coach Jim Waite. Well, just a reminder of the rules. It's 2 players, 1 male, 1 female, 6 stones per team, and one of those 6 stones are pre-placed. 46 minutes playing time for each team, 8 ends instead of 10 in international competitions. Playing the stones 1 and 5 or the stones 2, 3 and 4, they're the 2 positions. Players can switch between the ends, so they can do either of those roles from end to end. Both players can sweep, and there's no takeouts until the 4th played stone of each end. Well, as the team's just being announced here by the MC, you're going to be accompanied along the way, and I'm sure what's going to be a beautiful journey in this draw 14 by myself, Logan Gray and Sarah Carlson. Scotland will be playing the red stones and Canada throwing the yellows. Canada will have the last stone in the first end. Good evening, Sarah.
Good evening, Logan. Canada had a really great last draw because Bruce Mowat touched the 1 foot with his draw, and Canada even better. I think the ice is just a little bit slower today, heard the teams say so at practice, so important that they keep up to speed what's happening out there.
Yeah, and quite a feat as well to play such great draws with only 1 sweeper. We've been talking about it all week, about how difficult it is to be as precise with the draws and your stone placement, and to get one covering the pins, just a tremendous effort by the Canadians. Yeah,
definitely. We've seen the numbers are about 15% lower than your regular curling game, and of course that's due to lack of sweepers. Players normally run up and sweep their own stones, but catch them maybe halfway down the sheet. And of course it makes a huge difference if you're used to sweeping with your gripper, and then all of a sudden you can't.
Yeah, absolutely. There is definitely some different skills. I think more and more players choose to sweep with the gripper on instead of the slider. Still sticks around a little bit with some people. Some of the best sweepers in the world do sweep the slider, but having to throw a stone and then sweep that same stone, that's a whole skill in its own.
Yep, you see the pre-positioned stone right here. This is Bruce Mowat playing the first shot of the game for Scotland, and because they are playing first shot stone, just back button, Scotland has the centre guard.
Well, looks like a pretty good first attempt here. Super draw here from Bruce Mowat. Doesn't lie in shot position, but
certainly rather be that much short than that much heavy, because then it's not going to do any good at all.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sarah, we've been discussing just how how little room for error there is on that first shot of the end.
Yeah, there really is no room for error. So many places where it's actually just really bad. So nice shot by Bruce, and it's Kimberly Tuck to start Canada off in the game. Want to come to maybe nose of the red.
Yep. No, that's good. Good. Right in the nose.
Yeah.
Shot.
Thanks.
Stone still a bit lined up, so it's now Gina Aitken that's going to throw the same draw. Try and get to nose and set up a good angle.
Well, here is Gina Aitken.
Of course, this team also played last year in Fredericton. Finished with the 7th place. Gina also plays for the Scottish junior women team. They were in the Flims not so long ago.
Yeah, nice shot. Lovely.
Yeah, and her sister Tasha also played in the World Juniors in Flims 4 years prior with my sister. So, keeping it in the family, some great curlers in the Aitken family, of course. David Aitken himself won the World Junior Championships in 19 Oatcake. Well, some really nice play to start this evening draw.
Yeah, good setup, and I'd think these two teams are both expected to do well. Of course, curlers out of Canada and Scotland always have big pressure to perform. Wayne Tuck is the middle position player for Canada.
Wolf you can. Wolf you can. Wolf you can.
Sorry, this is quite a late draw time, I would say, by international curling standards. Do you think that might be might have any effect on the standard of play? Or I'm kind of thinking that if I was playing in a game this late at night, it's kind of a little bit of a new thing. Like I'm thinking about going to bed at this time, not going out to get motivated and get myself up for a game of curling.
No, it's definitely a factor to consider, but the teams don't have that many games a day, so they will have had a couple of draws off, and hopefully they were smart enough to get a good nap in there. But so many teams, I mean, there are 34 teams in the mixed doubles and a total of 35 senior teams playing in Dumfries, so the ice is just busy from 8 o'clock in the morning to almost midnight.
Yeah, lots of games to fit in, and here's Gina Aitken coming for a draw on the other side here. Trying to freeze one on that yellow stone, right in the pocket between these two stones on the tee line. Terrific shot by Gina Aitken.
Yeah.
I thought that was like 8-9.
56, I got you. Okay, maybe. One more.
Well, no, if you hit that here, would you not get that out a little bit? I mean, this jams.
You can also just throw firm weight or normal weight and hit this.
Sure, okay.
Hit this one out.
I guess if you move the guard, that's okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You there?
Okay, what kind of weight?
Normal.
Okay, right at it. Let's go.
You're sweeping.
Yep.
So gonna try and spread this around, remove one of the reds and create some separation in the forefoot.
Oh, there's no question. They need to play a takeout here. Saw earlier on, perhaps the Americans a little bit guilty of not moving stones in the forefoot, but Canada not going to make that same mistake.
Whoa. Yep. Yep. Gotta go, Kim. Hard. Hard. Right up. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
We'll move the front instead. it's sitting quite well for Scotland right there.
Okay.
So they're just going to put another one on top.
Yeah, the angles are actually quite good on the two stones in front of the rings. The yellow stones really being directed away from the pack of stones on the button. It's been a terrific start to this first end. Can Scotland put the finishing touches on it here?
Where? Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Doesn't want to disturb these too much.
Okay.
And they've left Canada sitting 2 instead, I believe.
Just tap.
Probably needed to error on the light side there.
He has everything this way. Anything on that goes. It's through the yellow.
So does he have anything off that one? Just for this, but I guess they both still go because they're frozen.
You gotta get
right?
this one in here, I think.
Okay. What kind of weight?
Huh?
What kind of weight? Like back line enough to
No.
square it through?
Well, try and take some of the curl out of it. Board. It's never gonna go right through the hole. You're always gonna hit something. Even if you nut it right here, it's perfect because you can't get it out.
Okay.
Right?
Well, we're sitting too. Can we hurt ourselves this way though? That we're gonna have him sitting one after this?
No.
Okay.
No, you can't have it.
Okay.
But if you want to throw less weight, we can, just to get it in there.
I know, but I don't want to throw too quiet because it's such a finicky. You can only hit this much of it, right? I don't want to play a weight that it's going to take off on us.
I'm thinking it's going to do this. Like if we get by that, I think it's going to do this.
Okay. So do you want to throw like?
Pack?
Yeah, I'm from the pack. Yep. Let's go right at it. All sweet.
Just going to push this yellow in sideways because Scotland can still get to this from both sides. So they can't really guard anywhere.
Well, this is just confirmation from the other end here that we can see half of that yellow stone, that they're just trying to chip it onto the red stone and then across along the tee line onto the button. It's playing quite a quiet weight here, so maybe just needs to be a little bit careful not to over curl here.
Yep. Hard.
You cannot afford to push the red one in, but I think he's done a good job.
Good shot, Wayne. Good shot.
Thanks.
Well, this is always the danger. Like, fair enough, the Canadians are lying 3 in here, but looks to me that might well just be able to make them all go away here.
Nah, I don't like 8. The angles are there, so yeah. Full.
Well, and this is sometimes a little bit luck of the draw as to, okay, fair enough, we've got a chance to play a big weight takeout here, and Bruce, there's no doubt that Bruce is a stronger takeout player than Gina, so and just luckily it's fallen to Bruce to make this shot. If it was the one before, then Gina was faced with a similar situation, then there might be a less chance of making it. So I think they're going to struggle to maybe get rid of the one at the back of the button here. If they do get it moving, then it's probably going to go into the back red. But let's see what they can do. Bruce Mowat sending down the heater.
He just slid quite wide. Got rid of one, and I think Canada's still sitting 2.
I think that's what Bruce just said. I think we just heard him whisper it. They're still sitting 2.
Throw it away.
Come here.
Are we for sure too?
Yeah. You can throw it away, but you can also throw this. And if you hit it too thin, this one goes right on this one.
I know, but if I don't make it right, we give up. We only get 1. I'd rather make sure we get our 2.
How do you give up one?
Well, if we hit this into this, does that not go back for and this is 1? Or
Oh,
this is 2?
It's not going anywhere.
No, but this will outcount that one, right? Like if I hit this into here, like if I hit it, if I don't You know what I mean? This rock here is going to outcount that rock when it goes back there. I like to
Okay, go away. Go away then.
I think
That's
so.
fine.
So they have elected just to throw this away, figuring that they're going to hurt themselves more than they can win by trying to score 3. So just happy with picking up a 2, and it's certainly not bad. Kimberly Tuck just throwing this into the boards. And it will be Canada off to an early lead in this game between Canada and Scotland.
Well, when you're throwing the last one, next time you can throw it.
Oh, and unlike the last game, Jill Donald, one of our assistant umpires, is out here positioning the stones. So in the previous game between the USA and China, the players chose to do it. Wonder if it depends on if it's up to the players or whether it just depends on how on the ball your umpire is.
I don't know. It might also be depending on if they're also putting up scores and if they know what the score is or not. Sometimes they're there still hanging the numbers when the players come down, and then they just do it themselves. Both ways seem to work. So it will be Canada to get the second end started. Kimberly Tuck, she played a nice freeze with her first in the previous end. It can sometimes be a bit tricky playing the 1 and 5 position because it's quite normal that you throw like a peel weight on your last and then you have to do the perfect draw and then you have to wait for a long time again, and it's just hard sometimes to find a good rhythm. And she will clip the guard, spills into the rings though, but not a great result because Scotland can come down with another one. Pointing all the way down to the 4 foot. Certainly top 8 foot would be okay as well, just leaving a lot of room if they want to score more.
Where did theirs finish?
Would have been probably biting tough more.
Yeah. It's a bit tight, yeah. Okay, good shooting. Good shot on your last one.
Actually, Bruce's techniques changed quite a lot over the last few years. Before he was almost had a tuck delivery. He was that high on his toe. Looking like a much more traditional delivery these days, and he's had a terrific amount of success, certainly over the past season.
Do you play against him in men's?
I think we played against him once this season. We played against him in qualifying for the Scottish Championships. We lost. So he's got a very good junior team. I think it was the first game of qualifying actually.
So I was trying to work out if it ticks off the guard.
And I believe I think Bruce lost the final of the Scottish Junior Championships this year as well. So he's still got a couple of years on his side for the juniors. Also played against him in mixed doubles in Rayhead. He lost heavily.
So maybe you should try out for this.
Yeah, maybe. I'll need to see if me and my sister can come to some sort of arrangement.
Go the back one.
Okay, well, not by mine.
Not to fall out for a whole weekend might be a big ask.
No,
Don't need to.
No, it's got to curl. It's got to curl. It's got to curl. Okay, close. Yep, you're by. Just for weight. Yep.
Oh, and
Good shot, Wayne.
Wayne Tuck comes down with a great shot. Placed absolute perfect freeze. I wouldn't mind seeing Scotland play a little tap on the outturn side to give themselves some room here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the key here is that they, no matter how they go about it, they have to move their own red at the back of the button. That's the stone that's hurting them at the moment.
Whoa.
Both options certainly aren't that simple, that's for sure.
Height!
Well, this one's very short pace.
Might have taken that tap away as well, but at least made it a bit trickier.
Give me more.
Okay, let's go. Knee sweep for you. Wayne.
I'm not too sure exactly what the call is here. I think they maybe want to take away that tap that you spoke about, Sarah.
There's not a lot of good things that Scotland can do on the in-turn side.
It's going to be tight, so over and off, I think.
Over and off,
high?
like.
Well, if you're high, because it's going to over curl. Are we to that one?
No, we're fine.
Okay, well, it's over curling by a mile. Yep. It's just over curling.
There's
Okay.
nothing you can do about it.
Well, I just didn't know if the weight was enough, you could bounce the other one.
Don't think they have taken away the tap, so Scotland gonna have a go.
Move things about a bit.
Well, Bruce, I think, wants to open things up with this one.
Try and move some things about.
Well, they're going to try and hit these yellow stones and try and drag that second one of the closest two towards the red stones, just to try and free out some access to that short stone on the button.
Important to hit this on the right-hand side, as we just saw them.
Come on.
Oh, just touches it.
Well, the second red stone moves a little bit closer to what might be a good angle for the Scottish pair.
Just think if that was a bit more weight, they might have gotten a great bonus there.
Yeah, I don't think they could have hit too much better of an angle anyway. Well, it's just a little bit of separation between the two stones, and perhaps that's why they didn't get as big a reaction as they hoped.
Okay, line's good.
Okay.
Line's going to be good. How's the weight?
Weight's good.
Okay, yep. Got to finish it. Got to finish it. Yep, finish it. Okay, yep. Yep. Okay, I think you're good. I think you're good. Yep. Okay, I'll go to the other end.
Yep.
Okay, good shot, Swain.
So now looking at removing the backing. Make sure the yellow one can go both ways.
Yeah, well, Sarah, if they could play it at just a quiet weight, a back ring weight, and just free up that yellow stone, lie second, third and fourth shot around about that yellow stone, then it would be looking just a little bit precarious in there. And this is maybe another difference of mixed doubles curling to normal curling. Usually you go for a defensive tactic, you maybe run with it for a few stones, but there just isn't time to do that in mixed doubles curling. You maybe try and bail out, and if it doesn't work, then you have to start being attacking and try and get out of trouble that way. But by doing so, you can quite often get yourself into more trouble. Well, I think that's actually it's an okay shot from Gina. Just moves that red stone at the top of the button over a little bit, and maybe they can use that later on.
He's got nothing here, nothing at all.
Okay then, that's fine.
I believe they only have one shot left though. But as you said, it's now quite a lonely yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just throwing a guard here, the tucks. Trying to get over the center line and uncover that chip.
That's nothing.
Yep. Go. Go. Okay, you're outside of it now.
That's good.
Well, a good shot here from Kimberly Tuck.
Yeah, is there a shot available for Gina?
Probably that. No. Yeah, go back ring. Back ring. Yeah.
So they are gonna try it. Bruce playing back ring weight, gonna come around the guard. They're gonna need to come fairly close to the guard to do so.
Oh, this is a tough shot here for Bruce Mount. Made even more difficult by the lack of sweeping.
He's up quite quick to sweep though.
I don't think he's got the running to make this shot. He's got the line.
He's got perfect line, but it seems just a bit short.
Yeah, it just shows how much curl there is on this ice as well. That completely overburied on the guard. Lots of late curl. And that just needed a bit more weight for Bruce.
Yep, so it'll be a 3-0 lead to Canada after 2 ends. And something really interesting is that Brazil managed to score a 3. I think probably the biggest score for them so far. They're playing Kazakhstan. Both teams new at the World Mixed Doubles Curling.
Yeah, I think they maybe scored more shots in that end than they have in the whole competition so far.
Yes. And Kazakhstan got 1 back in the second end, so Brazil leading that with 2 points. Finland's up 2-0 on Sweden. It's 3 each between Latvia and Estonia. And it's Poland with a 3-0 lead over Romania.
Double check.
So a comforting start for the Canadians. But of course this is mixed doubles curling, and we've seen a lot of things happen.
Good. Nice throw.
Kimberly Tuck comes down with a really good first shot. Taps the red one back a little bit, but not too far.
Bit less still. Right up.
I want to come to the nose, but I think this one's quite heavy.
It's got quite a nice line. This one
Half-hour
really
Yeah, definitely.
curling hard.
Yep, yep.
And pushes that yellow to the back of the tee line. So really a little bit heavy, but got saved by having a really good line.
Okay, line's a bit tight.
Yeah.
Okay, you got room still. Are you freezing to the red or ours?
Weight's good.
To ours or the red?
Red, red.
Okay, well then, wolf line for the red.
Gotta go for weight.
Oh, maybe just a little bit slower. They've not really played on that side. I don't remember a lot of stones coming down there in the first end either, so maybe just getting a little bit caught out.
Okay, that's fine.
Still in a useful position. Interesting communication there, Sarah.
Yeah, you'd think that they'd decide where to put the stone before they throw.
You would think so.
It's
sure
certainly easier to call a line.
It could well be. I think Kimberly certainly knew what their preferred option was. Maybe she was more just asking, like, what weight have you got? Is it one that's going to freeze the one in the button or one at the top of the forefoot? So
Yeah, I know they were saying they did have some struggle hearing each other in the previous
Whoa.
games. So
Nothing.
maybe
Nothing.
just using a lot of body language and
Whoa.
needing extra confirmation.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
So now is
Yep.
Gina coming down, and she's gonna. Oh, she's just short of tapping it to shot stone.
No, it's fine. Margin. You were sliding tight and then I think you turned.
No, God, no. Or you can do this with hack weight.
Okay.
Guards no weight.
If we happen to hit the guard, that's not good though either, right?
Not
We want to
terrible.
leave our guard.
It's not terrible. We can't really. I mean, this one's always going to hit this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to throw board at it, or you want to throw just hat? Like you can't see all of it, can you?
No. Okay, throw
So
hack.
what are you worried about if we guard it? Like he's running it, not us, right?
I'd much rather get rid of it. I'd much rather just get rid of it.
Do you want to just go here then? Like it's kind of working in our favor right
Okay.
now,
You
right?
can shoot if you want. That's fine. Give me lots of ice though.
If you're worried about him hitting this onto this is kind of working in our favor, isn't
Okay.
it?
Okay, free shoot.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
As long as you're okay with that.
I just want to throw a guard and give him a little bit, and then we're screwed.
No, I know, but I don't want to make it for him either.
Okay.
Okay, let's go, Wayne.
Kimberly just a bit worried that Tuck won't make that Wayne won't make the shot.
Well, there's no doubt, again, what we were saying before is about calling easy shots or simple shots. That quiet weight takeout could be a little bit dangerous. You hit at either side of, you hit a little bit wide and then you make the shot for the Scots. You play a little bit tight, you take off the guard and you give them a good opportunity to get rid of stones. So
I got it.
Well, I'm already out
It's light.
here.
It's light.
they've almost come to a compromise here. I think Kimberly wanted to throw a guard, and Wayne wanted to throw a takeout, so they've decided to throw a draw. That's how relationships work sometimes.
Yep,
Well,
yep,
thank you
yep,
for
yep, 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 yep.
teaching us. So he's not really taken away that tap for Scotland because it has overcurled a bit. And it's not that easy of a shot though for Gina Aitken, even though it is certainly there to sit for shot stone.
I think she may want to throw a little bit more weight than the last one. I think ideally she wants to move the yellow stone as well. Tap it back a little bit, make the scoring area that a little bit bigger.
Yep. Whoa, no.
I don't think she's thrown a lot of weight at this. Should be pretty good. Taps the yellow one back a bit. Leaves Scotland sitting 1.
Yeah, and the other problem with playing that quieter weight is that you're always going to leave your shooter around as a stone that could be played off later on. Like maybe they've been better running their shooter stone away there, but still a nice stone played there.
I do believe there's a double on for Canada, and that they're going for it.
Yep, yep, yep. Hard, hard, hard.
Oh, and well, he made a great one. And as you said, Logan didn't really want to leave the shooter right there. I think it's Scotland now with the third stone in the back. It's not going to be very easy for them to score now. Only 2 shots left. It's going to be difficult for Gina if they're trying to roll into top to shot position.
Right off.
This one hanging
nothing.
wide as well.
Just heavy.
Back line to half.
Okay.
Yeah, just want to come to the inside of this, push it back. Don't need to
You're not really going to make the roll for 2.
push it too far.
Half.
Could roll in and sit 2 even if they make this perfect. Final stone for Canada in the third end.
Whoa, whoa, we're on the outside right
And I
now.
think she's maybe popped this one a bit. It's hanging wide just like Gina's. Oh, and that is a big mistake. So, not really what they were looking for.
Wayne? Just too much weight, eh?
They had a chance to, well, steal one pretty much for sure. If they would have made that, I don't see how Scotland scores. Now, they're sitting 2 and they have a draw for 3, which will tie the game up.
What do I need? Full 8.
So last stone of the third end. And after being in trouble for a while, Scotland need to get into 4 foot. A lot of sweeping on by Bruce Mowat. Comes down right there, and 3 points for Scotland.
Oh, an absolute gift there from the Canadians. And maybe that's just what the Scots needed. And after 3 ends, it's Scotland 3, Canada 3.
Happy fans here in Dumfries, of course. Maybe a confidence boost for the Scottish team. Bruce Mowat with a tournament accuracy of 73%.
Where?
Should put him among the top players.
Oh, absolutely, Sarah. That last stone by Kimberly Tuck was effectively a 4-shot swing, maybe more. If she didn't play any shot, then they were looking good for a steal of 1. And that was just an awful result.
Yep, just need to move on though.
Really is a bit of a roller coaster, this format.
Yep, 65% for Kimberly Tuck through
really
their first 3 games.
Line's really good. Well, if you can. Line's good, Wayne. Don't lose it. Line's still good.
Good. Shots.
Thanks.
It's a nice one though.
80.
Gina Aitken gonna play another freeze on top of this.
Whoa. Close. Yep. Sure. Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
Looks like she's gonna pull up a bit short.
Well, they could find themselves in a lot of trouble in a minute. Gina Aitken just struggling to find her weight really at the moment. It's getting Scotland into some trouble. And a good draw here from Wayne Tuck, and Scotland are going to have to start bailing pretty early here.
Yeah, tough to be bailing when you only have 3 shots left already.
Yeah, and also when you're when you need to bail and you don't have the last stone, you're probably used to doing it around corners, and generally if you're trying to kind of save the day, you would think that you might be able to make a play around the centre stones when you don't have the hammer, but the plays, it makes it difficult to do so.
Got a curl yet.
Small bounce.
Okay, it's trying. trying. It's trying.
Small bounce.
Okay.
What do you want?
Okay.
Well, Bruce Mount very quick to nominate a double takeout on 2 yellow stones here. Can leave their red stone lying in shot position, I think. Right, important to get a good shooter here more than anything, I would say.
Yeah, really need to get a good one now.
Close. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Yeah, don't think they played too much weight.
High!
Should be good if they get past.
High!
They are past the guard, but she's going to need to keep sweeping.
Okay.
I think that's almost a better result, getting all the way across when you're thinking about the position of the thrown stone there, but would have probably liked to make some sort of connection on that yellow at the back of the button.
Yeah, because it's always it's also double guarded on the side where Jeanette can left her shooter. %. Good numbers for Wayne Tuck.
No, it's still out there right now. Okay, starting to curl now. Okay, well if you can. Close. Well, your still line's still good. Okay, close.
Nope.
Sit. Good shot.
Oh, right
Wayne.
here, good.
Huh?
Well, I think the called shot was probably to stay in front of that red stone at the top of the 4-foot. Just drifts a little bit too far, but the angle's very much in Canada's favour at the moment, lined up onto that red stone.
And if Scotland are lying second stone, are they thinking about just guarding this and hoping that they can keep Canada to only one?
Good question.
Thank you.
They still have a couple more. I mean, they could come down and still bump that Yellowstone off, just played by Wayne Tuck. They would move their own red, but if they had a good shooter, then they might still have some sort of an opportunity in the end. But
yeah, it's just tricky because if they move the red one and Canada just guards it, because they're going to be sitting 2 or 3 if that happens. You know, what will they do with their last? So they have played the guard here.
I don't want to run it back from way up there, do you?
Well, it's actually a very good
Play
guard.
The double peel. He's
They've
just gonna
kept him
guard,
nice
but he
and
can't guard
high.
this one and guard
They've
that
kept
one.
it nice and wide as well. It does. It almost looks like there's a port there, but not quite, especially because of the stagger on these two guards.
No.
Where are you going to go?
You can't. Oh, I guess you can't play it this way and still lose it because just leave it there, right?
So a well played shot there by Gina.
And stay right there and make that peel. He can't guard this edge of that rock and that edge of that rock. Yeah, but then he loses that. He smashes it. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like that rock's really not.
Oh, it's in the way.
Well, I know, but if not, if you remove those two. Do I take a timeout?
Well, no, there's no point.
Okay.
You gotta play this one, I think. You gotta play this. You'll have something on your next one.
All right.
Okay? You're right there.
Okay.
Trying to remove as much as possible.
Well, I don't think they've got much to lose. I think they're already guaranteed a score of 1 pretty much, because the angles are so good for them in the 4 foot. So, yeah, if they can open things up, give themselves options with their last stone, then they might well get multiple
If they ever manage
score.
to run anything down, I mean, the red best one's going to go.
No, 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 no.
I don't think Wayne was
Do you
too
have any
happy with
bits?
that throw. He's a bit wide.
I would think so.
Oh, he's a lot wide.
Okay.
A lot of discussion. And then that happens.
And quite often you see that, don't you? When there's a timeout, or sorry, a coach interaction, there's a lot of discussion around the shot. Then, okay, fair enough. We've got it all worked out, what we want to do in our heads, and we can work out where all the stones are going to go. But when it actually comes to executing the shot, quite often there's a miss.
Yeah, just maybe the player just feels a bit more
Right
pressure because there's been so much discussion, or just lose the rhythm of the game a bit.
Do you like that?
So I think Bruce Mount's just going to guard the other side now. There's not a lot that Canada can do on the right-hand side of the sheet.
Yeah, they're just trying to cover all the options now. They're a little bit worried there might be a chip on that back red to score 2. I may be a little bit worried about the angled raise on the other side. There could be a shot for 3.
Hit the frost.
Oh dear.
Well,
So
I think Bruce will probably have more important shots today
Sorry.
than that one. So if that was going to happen, that probably wasn't a bad one for it to happen.
A thick half is what you need, okay?
Where do you want to hit it?
Thick half.
Okay, show me though.
I think right here.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. 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 Whoa. Yep. 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 Yep.
Oh, just about does enough.
A little down.
A little bit light. I think it's only going to be a score of 1, and Scotland off the hook again here. But I think they're very much just hanging on by their fingernails at the moment.
I don't overthrow like I did the last
yeah, they really are. But are they having a look to see if that was actually enough? She did move the yellow a tiny bit.
Yeah, they're
I think you might have nudged it
maybe
top
just
of
going to have a look and have a measure. Sometimes it's a little bit more difficult when
it. Oh, wait, perfect.
you're looking at 2 stones so close to the button.
That was
That
just
was
board.
more than I threw down there.
Yeah, but it's coming down that. There's a little fresher spot.
Well,
Board by the time I get down here.
control out of my hand, I felt. Oh, Tim has to wait. I'll go down back. Oh, no worries. Just let them measure it. They're just, the other measure has to come.
Okay. It's almost better that I missed that. So the intentional miss.
How was it better that you flashed a peel?
You had nothing.
Ah.
Almost threw the intentional
Christmas.
miss.
It's Christmas. That's my Christmas gift to Scotland.
Listen, you guys have just played 3 of the best games you've
Yeah,
played the whole
I think so.
Yes, I don't know that either.
No. No, I think so too.
So feel good about
I do.
Yeah.
yeah,
Feel much better this game.
yeah. So, you know, but if you know, back to that end, you know, you got the one in there. You throw the guy, there's a lot of something there, you know, and don't even worry about the extra point.
Yeah.
So it was just a score of 1 in the 4th end. And somehow Scotland's still in there. It's been all Canada, but they're only leading by 1. And after 4 ends, it's Canada 4, Scotland 3. So you see the teams there just having a quick chat with their coaches. They'll have a little break. And I hope you join us shortly for the second half. Well, let's have a look at the key points of the first half. Here in the first end, a terrific shot by Wayne Tuck, a nice controlled weight takeout, and just squirts that yellow along the tee line and onto the button. Score of 2 for Canada. Bruce Mount with the final stone of the second end. Just trying to push the red stone onto the yellow, but a little bit short of pace, but a nice attempt by
Well, we had a lot there, top teeth.
Bruce. 3-0 to Canada, and then third end. A really nice double takeout here from Wayne, upper hand here in the third end. But all his good work undone with a disastrous last stone from Kimberly. Takes out their own stone and would leave Bruce a draw for 3. Somehow it's a tie game after 3 ends. Scotland 3, Canada 3. Then a really nice draw here from up, gives Canada the upper hand in the end. And following a measure here in the fourth, it would be a score of 2 and a half time. Canada 5, Scotland 3. And that brings us up to speed. Here's Kimberly Tuck getting the second half underway.
Tight line. Hard Wayne. Hard Wayne. Hard
Canada
Wayne.
leading by 2 shots
Wayne.
and
Hard Wayne. Okay, well.
starting this fifth end.
Okay, not bad.
And makes a mistake of chipping the guard.
Yeah, leaving Scotland a chance to come in and sit 2 straight away. Also, the big upset so far in the arena is Brazil, who now have a 7-1 lead over Kazakhstan. Poland is leading Romania 6-0. Finland has a 3-1 lead over Sweden, and it's a tied game at 5 each between Estonia and Latvia.
Kids it.
Hard line. Go, go, go. Hard.
And this one closing in on the guard as well. So they got enough to sit 2. I think just.
So a nice draw there. If you have just tuned in for this evening's coverage, you're watching live coverage from Dumfries in Scotland of the World Mixed Doubles Championship 2014. This is draw 14, Group B, Canada and Scotland, and you're listening to the voices of Logan Gray and Sarah Carlson. Sarah Carlson, very much a mixed doubles expert these days.
Well, sure. And so are you. You and I actually won a mixed doubles competition once, so that should make us qualified for the job.
Yeah, I've not won too much since that, Sarah. So
No, me neither. Highlight of our careers right there.
I think we're big.
These teams have done a bit better. They are at the World Championships. And Wayne Tuck needs to make this freeze because Scotland are sitting 2.
Hard on the red.
Actually, it taps the red one back, and I'm not sure it's a great result because both of the reds are now lined up and behind the guards. So Scotland, if they can hit and roll in behind there, then they're going to sit 3, all buried.
That was so wrong.
well, this is the first stone of the end that a takeout can be played. See 5 stones in play now, and Scotland looking in good shape, and this almost looks like a normal end of curling a little bit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
If it gets chipped off, then we quite often see the ends develop like this.
Good try.
I think Janae can maybe just put a bit much weight on that. Ran pretty straight and hit the yellow on the nose.
Quite funny,
So
you can see the Scottish
it'll be up
dancing
to
up the stairs.
Canada to make this shot instead.
Well,
and there's also a party going on.
Yeah, that's the way they do it in Dumfries.
Well coordinated dancing upstairs.
We'll teach you that one later on this evening, Sarah.
Thank you.
Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Maybe going for the double rather than the roll.
I think they've been going for the doubles as well.
Nice throw. Do that well.
Great double there by Wayne Tuck. Really getting Canada off the hook and it looked like it was a sticky situation.
Yep, but as you said, it's starting to look like a normal end of curling. Scotland can still hit this and sit too. Gina Aitken
Gotta go.
plays
Up a bit from her.
the middle position for Scotland.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Good.
Gets that on the nose as well. There's not really a double on this time. Canada could hit this on the nose and just hope that
Right at it. Let's go.
well, Scotland won't sit too if they hit it back. Or they could try and roll in behind. And the male player for Canada is
Nothing.
Wayne
No,
Tuck.
Kim, no.
Up to sweep is Kimberly Tuck.
Okay, Wayne.
So won't hit it quite the way they wanted. And Scotland can still sit to quite with good separation.
Okay.
Well, this is just a dream end really for the team, for a team who has the last stone. Scoring area is nice and big, and I think that's what the Scottish team have to maximise here. They have to see this as a great chance to get a multiple score on the board quite easily.
Whoa.
Go the other way.
Whoa, Ralph. Come on, curl. Curl.
So rolls out.
Can I push it out?
Yeah, what are you thinking? Run back?
That run back to here. Whatever you want to do.
I'm okay with either.
You're throwing it. What would you like to do?
Try this, I guess.
Okay.
Can I throw the out turn? Or no? Okay, that's fine.
Go firm.
Okay.
So they've left Kimberly Tuck with this run back. She could make it to get them out of trouble, make sure that Scotland only scores the one. Of course, blanking in mixed doubles isn't really an option
Yep.
because you
Whoa. Yep.
lose
Whoa,
the last
yep,
one advantage.
Yes.
And she has just missed it. Left the one, and Scotland can draw for
Just
two.
curled at that.
Huh?
I said just finish at that end.
Yeah. You just stayed on all the way.
Okay. It looked like it was good, and then it just finished at that end.
You can always color slice off that.
Yep.
So, anywhere in the rings.
Help! Help!
And it's a score of 2 for Scotland. Bruce Mount calling for help. Jean Aitken up to assist. It does look like they're going to get it there all the way.
Yeah, I think Bruce knew he had the back in there, so just making sure. And a really nice end and tying this game up. 5 each after 5 ends.
Yeah, probably 5. No, actually it was 75. Yep. That's good.
Let's just take it easy.
Yeah, try and steal actually would be really good. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to steal, of course, would be very good. So, Scotland keeps catching up in this game. Now tied at 5 each. It's also a tied game between Sweden and Finland, 3 each. Latvia has a 6-5 lead over Estonia. Brazil has a convincing 7-2 lead over Kazakhstan. And Poland is 6-2 up on Romania.
Where? Line's good. Yep, yep, line. High. High. Whoa, whoa.
Well, I guess 2 guards is good when you're trying to steal, but it could also mean trouble if Canada get a good yellow one in here.
Line's good. Line's really good, Wayne. Yep, yep, line. Yep, line. Hard line. Hard line. Go, Wayne. Go, Wayne. Hard line. Go, go, go. Hard. Go,
And
go, go.
he has done a great job to get this
keep
past the
going.
guard.
Go, go, go.
And to touch the 8-foot. Good job with the sweeping.
Good sweep, Wayne.
Yeah, not too bad. Certainly put some pressure under shot then. Canada could find themselves in a little bit of trouble. Would have liked that, just another couple of feet down there. Just to make this freeze a little bit more difficult.
Leads the way.
Whoa. Need my help?
Yeah, help.
Oh, but they're in trouble now. That's the second one not making it into the rings.
Right here, sorry.
Yep.
Hope that they have a couple of good run backs in the on its way, because Canada can put a third one in now.
Okay, play the weight. Yep, yep, line.
Line only.
Okay, how much long you got room unless it starts to curl. If its weight's coming off, yep, yep. Losing its handle. Well, if you can. It's going the other way. It's
So
going the other
this
way.
must just have
I don't know what you want
caught
to do
some
with it.
debris. It's going the other
No, leave it
direction.
high. Real
Want to leave it high
Just lost its handle.
so that Scotland won't get a really nice roll in off it, but it might
Really
still
good.
be there.
Yeah,
It's just a free chance for the Scots, that one picking.
Going the other way. Okay, good throw.
Gina Aitken has a chance to get Scotland out of trouble if she rolls in with this. She has hit it on the nose instead, still leaving Canada sitting 2. She's not really making the pressured shots today, the Scots.
I think just draw, right? Does it change it?
I don't know, but if I lose my handle again, then...
Oh, why would you lose your handle again?
Okay, yeah, that's wrong. I did weight there.
Yeah, you did. Same weight.
Yeah, Scotland really needed to roll into the 8 foot there and lie to it. This gives them a, lie second shot. Gives them the Canadians a little bit better chance to put this stone in a great position for them.
What would be a great position?
Well, I think they just wanted to get kind of tucked underneath the yellow stone at the top of the 8 foot.
Okay, line's fine. Stay close. Okay, it's losing its handle again.
Oh,
Yep,
look at
yep,
that.
yep.
Exactly the same
Yep.
spot.
Yep,
Just
it's going sideways. Yep. Yep.
Maybe just a flat spot in the ice?
Yeah, it could well be, but they've actually finished in a pretty good spot.
I spun that too.
It's lots of frost out there, I guess. Eh?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I got a little bit lucky there.
It's really tough.
Yeah.
You want to try it though?
I'd rather just go for this one first.
Yeah. Go for this.
Same weight.
Yeah.
Go.
Scotland, rather than trying to get themselves in a position to steal like they were talking about, they just need to do some damage control. Clean this up a bit, make sure that they don't lose too many. They have been able to get back in the game before, so just need to make sure that Canada's not too far ahead.
Yeah, and as you've said so many times this week, Sarah, losing 2 is not the end of the world. Falling two shots behind, and that's completely recoverable in this mixed double format.
Tends to run a bit straight. She did spill the other red in for second shot though, but of course Canada could just hit that right back if they wanted to sit 3.
So I don't think you have to worry about...
Normal, right here?
Yeah, I like that.
If they can roll in.
Better to roll in across, right?
Better roll right across and...
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, if they can roll another one in here. Scotland only has 1 stone left after this. Bruce Mowat would maybe need to run his own back and hope for a triple.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how Wayne throws this one after his previous 2. The handle's dropped right off it, so just watch the release here. I bet he gives it a good spin.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Really need to roll.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, just a little bit wider line with this one.
Okay.
Rolls enough to lie 3rd.
Yep, still allowing Scotland to try and roll in 2 though. But it's hard for them to roll deep enough that they end up in a really good spot.
Yep.
If they can just make it into 4 foot, then they've made sure that they're not going to lose 3.
If I'm really skinny,
He looks skinny enough to make this double.
It is a really skinny double though.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the focus needs to be making the hit and roll here. I don't think they'll want to drop the weight too much on this one when they've seen a couple of stones, the handle just dropping off. So pretty accurate takeout required here from Bruce.
And going for the skinny double, I mean, you definitely don't want to miss it entirely.
It's really throwing at a very soft weight.
Let's see. Oh, and he has missed it. Couldn't afford that really. And we're going to see Kimberly Tuck just drawing anywhere in the rings to pick up a huge score of 4. Gotta say, this is, I've kind of been waiting for this to happen because the Canadians have had so many good chances and kind of been on top of the game all game long. And this is their chance to also do so on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame for the Scots after playing such a good 5th end and looking like they were maybe starting to turn the tables a little bit.
Oh, you're by it now. You're by it now.
Oh,
Probably got a bit lucky to touch that. And it's a score of 4 for Canada.
Yeah, well, that would have been too much now after everybody's
Are they going to shake Scotland's perfect record, perhaps?
When it curls, right, it just keeps curling like that.
Okay, good end.
That was through, though, right? If it doesn't tick? Or just back here?
Yeah, up here with just a small tick, right?
Oh,
so
okay.
probably here.
Okay.
So 2 more in to go. Canada with a 4-point lead. They should start to feel pretty good by now.
Well, just as our 7th end gets underway, a quick scout around the boards, have a look at what the scores are elsewhere. Kimberly Tuck playing 61% for this game in our featured match, but on sheet A, Finland leading Sweden by 5 shots to 3.
Whoa, close, yep.
Latvia are leading Estonia by 7 shots to 5. Poland are leading Romania by 6 shots to 3, and Sarah, Brazil, first time at the World Mixed Doubles Championships, are leading Kazakhstan by 7 shots to 3. So maybe we'll see the first Samba victory.
Yeah, it certainly would be nice for them. So 60% for Bruce Mowat is a bit lower than we've seen him earlier.
Yeah, just kind of dropped off a little bit. Sneaks by the guard and taps this Yellowstone back. That's a really nice shot by Bruce Mowat. Gonna need a few more of them. Wayne Tuck's had a good game, playing 72%.
Yeah, he's had a couple of really great shots. Both his draws and his hits have been really accurate this evening.
Line's okay. Yep, it's curving. Whoa, okay.
This one seems to be coming down nicely as well. Sits in a very good spot.
Okay, good.
Remember, Canada up 4 points.
I might have snapped it a bit early.
Just need to try and limit the score for Scotland a bit.
If it's got enough weight to it, then. Yep.
I think I'd be tempted to come on the end turn here. Sarah.
Why?
Well, I just want to protect my little redstone on the button. And also, I just think that if they come down and try and play this freeze, they hang a little bit high, they're going to push the yellow onto the red and set up a double. It's very easy to set up a double coming down on this handle. If they come the other side, maybe a little bit less likely, because any sort of a drive on the red onto the red would go into the yellow at the back of the forefoot. So
Yeah, this one is hanging wide, just like you said.
Whoa. Whoa, you're already past.
Oh, and we'll go by everything and all the way out.
yeah, well, it doesn't really matter what handle you throw if you're going to throw that way, unfortunately for Gina.
Yeah, maybe just not these late evening times suitable for Scottish team today.
Yeah, and you know what, in the mixed doubles, it's if you don't have your weight at the start of the game, it can be really difficult to find your weight. You're doing a lot of sweeping. You don't have a split timer. You don't have two good sweepers in front of you. Quite often in the mixed doubles, you've either got your draw weight or you don't.
Yeah, and it's also when you don't have it, it gets on your confidence, I think, really quick.
A little bit tighter line. Yep, 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 yep. Whoa. How's the weight?
Wait, good.
Whoa. Whoa. No. No, 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 no. Close.
No,
Yep.
no, no,
Yep.
no, 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 no.
Yeah, just kind of tick it right in front.
That's fine.
Okay, that's. Okay.
Take it right in front, fine.
Yeah, well, I
Bit of a
think
power struggle in the tuck camp, but they get a good result out of that stone.
Yeah, well, they were both. I think they were both going for the same result.
That's what they were just talking about.
Like that.
I like a wee bit left.
Still.
There's good.
Right up.
Oh, well, again, we've just, as you said in the last end, Sarah, Gina, again, just being a fraction wide on the out turn, and they really needed to move on that stunt.
Yeah, if Canada wanted, they could actually play the double here and just remove both of the reds. Sit a line on the forefoot.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'll throw normal weight, but we gotta play it thin.
Okay, well, you put the rim. I'll sweep.
Okay.
Okay, let's go like you can.
I'm always entertained by the levels of positive talk in Canadian teams. It's good.
It's always a lot of reinforcement.
Yeah, quite often you won't know if they're winning or losing. So here's Wayne Tuck going after this double takeout.
All the way. Gotta go. Hard! Hard! Hard!
And he will skinny that a bit too much.
Okay.
Well, no harm done really, but it was
No.
a really nice
That was your
chance
last
to
Okay.
to really put this game beyond doubt. He makes that double. They're lying 3 and behind the centre guard, and it's really difficult to see how Scotland would score here in the 7th end. So maybe a little bit of a chance here for the Scots.
That here.
Yeah, same weight.
Okay. That was more controlled.
Okay.
So are Scotland now trying to roll in off their own. Still not really curling this out-turn hit from Gina Aitken.
Can't read that.
I can't reflect that one either.
Yeah, I saw that, but
Huh?
I just couldn't read that.
What do you mean?
Like the stone just stayed straight the whole
They
way,
can't
and then
all
his
see.
curl.
Or you can just throw the guard.
Well, Bruce trying to work out that out-turn
I
of
don't hate the guard.
Gina Aikens at the moment, or maybe even just that spot on the
I don't
ice.
hate the guard.
Looked like that stone was spinning a lot to me, like really had heavy rotation on it, and
No.
of course if the stones are spinning faster, they have less of a chance to grip and they curl less, so they just kind of slide through the pebble rather than using it to grab and turn in. Well, interesting to see the Canadians not playing a hit despite being 4 shots up. They could play a hit and roll over to
Like way out
to
there.
make the
Okay, you
same
gotta go
shot
get it over.
as what they're calling here.
Okay, it's over. Well, over and off.
Yeah, well, just the way the situation is, it's... Don't think it's sitting very well for Scotland to score 2.
Well,
Guess they could still roll off their own, or draw.
well, it is unlikely that
All
wide
right,
red will
Stella.
come into play, but
Edge 12, like
while
that.
it's there,
That's not fair.
you never know what's going to happen in just a few stones, and for me, that stone being over there is something that the Scots could use to come in off and maybe remove that yellow stone at the top of the 4 foot. Maybe
well,
not
I
with
guess
this
even
one.
if they do that, though, it's still only going to score them a 2, and they can draw for it now anyway. Canada might even think that that red one is blocking the draw a bit. I don't know. Let's see what Bruce Mowat can do with his last. Try and tighten the gap.
Where is it? Leg kick. Yep. High line. High. Go. High. High.
Big effort here from Bruce to get it by the
Oh,
guard.
and it's by, but will it be by the yellow?
Right up. Get the bounce.
I know, such a big effort, and it's just not quite enough. It will be only the score of 1 for Scotland. They will be trailing Canada by 3 in the 8th, and Canada will have the last one advantage.
Sorry. Swept it from the hand.
Huh?
Swept it from the hand. Where's the line?
2 or 3.
Nail my first. Nail my first. We've got a draw now. Just played that draw, so hopefully play the same.
Scotland with it all to do here, now trailing by 9 shots to 6.
Tiring.
11 times that.
I know.
10:30.
Yeah.
Well, funny just listening to Bruce coming down the ice, and he's saying to Kimberly, so, this is tiring, and they're just commenting on how late this draw is this evening.
Yeah, it is almost 20 minutes to 11 here in Scotland.
Line's good. Yep. Yep, line.
Well, we're into the 8th end here in draw 14.
Help them.
Group B, Scotland and Canada, and you're watching live coverage of the 2014 World Mixed Doubles Curling Championships from the Ice Bowl in Dumfries, Scotland. And guiding you through this final end, Logan Gray and Sarah Carlson.
Yep, and it'll be interesting to see what kind of approach that Canadians have now, because they are 3 points up. They do have the last stone. They're not allowed to hit until the 4th stone
Yeah, it's going the other way
being
now.
played in
Yep.
the end.
Yep.
But
Hard
are they going to
lane.
be
Hard
aggressive,
lane. Yep.
or are they going to be throwing hits?
Well, I can tell you, if that was me, that stone would be getting thrown away. any stone in play is going to be useful for the Scots. They're trying to score 3 and steal a 3, and look at that. Look at all those stones in the centre line. If you were playing a normal game of curling, you would be licking your chops at this opportunity to steal. And there's a stone on the back of the button, so it just really takes one freeze and then a miss from the Canadians and then another freeze on top, and all of a sudden 3 is very much a possibility. So Gina Aiken with the opportunity here after that miss by Kimberly Tuck.
Okay. It's on the frost. Watch it. Oh, wait for the curl.
6.
Yep.
5,
Yep.
4.
Yeah, really sitting down in that wide path. And won't find cover behind the guards, and well, Canada, they are allowed to start throwing hits now. Could hit the open one. They could also play the double on the guards.
Yeah, I know.
I can also run this.
Well, I don't care. I'm fine with that too. We want to try and clean the middle up, right? Do you like that better? We don't have scads of time. Do you want to call a timeout? Ask Jim.
Here.
Okay, I'm sweeping.
Yeah, half rock.
Okay, well, I'm sweeping, so.
Oh, Wayne's going to try and blast this open.
Yeah, I think this is a good call rather than hitting the open one. To get rid of the guards, because Scotland really need them if they want to steal.
Yeah, and this is what you'll see from the best teams. They know when to bail out and how to play the scoreboard, whereas the ones who are going to have some mixed success throughout the week are the ones that play almost more like skins, where it's just all out aggression every end. It doesn't matter what the score line is.
Yep. Yep. Whoa, whoa.
Well, Wayne Tuck's launched this one down. Oh, and doesn't quite remove that second guard.
No, so Scotland, they're going to tap
Sorry, I thought you
the
were
red
getting
one up
it, so
to get the freeze.
It's fine.
Make sure you're high.
I will be.
Okay. Yep.
Please hold there.
Yep.
Up high.
High.
Oh, if this is heavy, they for sure cannot over curl.
Well,
And she has. Should maybe just play that with too much weight as well, because if you were ever going to miss it, you want your stones to hang around.
yeah, well, actually, the last conversation they had before Gina left was Bruce saying, make sure you're high, and she was like, oh, don't worry, I will be. Threw it tight. Disaster.
And this run back is now a lot easier for Wayne. See the coaches up there, very experienced Canadian coach Jim Waite and Gina Aitken's father David Aitken.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep.
And there's another run back attempt.
Okay, that's fine.
Gets rid of one, still leaves the centre guard.
It's fine. It's okay.
And the game between
Just go there
Brazil
and
I need
and
to tap it back, actually.
Kazakhstan has
That would be
finished.
good.
Brazil got their first win.
If they try that, might jam.
What?
If you tap it here, that might jam if they replay the run.
Quite exciting. the first time in an event like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, and they made easy work of it as well. Scotland only narrowly beat Kazakhstan earlier in the week, and Brazil have seen them off pretty easily. However, Scotland did beat Brazil.
Yes, 14-1.
Comprehensive.
Whoa. Bean.
Trying for the freeze now. Quite a lot of rotation on Jane Aitken's stones. This is where we've seen some find the flat handle. I just don't think she's found her draw weight today, Logan. This one's well heavy.
Yeah, another one sails through the house. And is that enough? I think it is. So Scotland can't get the required 3 shots here in the 8th end, so they'll concede. And I think Sarah, Canada being good value for their win this evening.
Yeah, definitely. Just the stronger team all the way throughout the game, especially with
Hi everybody at home. Hope you're watching.
Wayne Tuck making pretty much everything this game. So good job.
Yeah, a much needed win for Canada. Keeps them on 1 loss with 3 wins. Scotland will move to 4 wins and 1 loss, receiving their first loss of the week, but still in good shape to be in contention for the playoffs. But there we see it was that score of 4 in the 6th end that really handed Canada the game. Just too many misses in the second half after such a promising 5th end for the Scots. And Canada running Scotland out of stones in the 8th end. Stay tuned for highlights. First end, Canada, Scotland. Here's Wayne Tuck with a terrific little chip shot onto the button, and that would set up the deuce in the first end for Canada, 2-0. Then into the second end. Here's a similar shot. Found a really nice line, slides past the guard, but just a little fraction too little weight, and it's a steal of 1. Canada 3, Scotland 0. Into the third end, Scotland lying 1. Wayne Tuck pulling out a bullet, and look at that. Double takeout, pushes that red out as well. And Canada looking good here, lying 1 on the button. However, all of the good work undone with one disastrous final stone from Kimberly. And that set up a draw for 3 for Bruce Mowat. No mistake, and 3 on the board for Scotland into the 4th end. Here we have Kimberly Tuck with a lovely draw down to make the freeze. And that would set up a deuce for Canada following a measure. Half time, Canada 5, Scotland 3. 5th end. A great end from Scotland, really well controlled. Tied the game up once again. What way is it going to go? Scotland 5, Canada 5. Well then, here in the 6th end, Bruce Mowat just slipping through the house with his final stone. Leaves a draw to the paint for Kimberly Tuck. And a score of 4, giving Canada a commanding lead after 6 ends. Ping from Bruce Mowitt could get this one down there onto the button. A great chance for 2 to narrow the gap, but just the 1. And Canada 9, Scotland 6. Then here we are, Gina Aiken, and a familiar sight, her stone drifting through the house.
Hi everybody at home, hope you're watching.
And that was enough for the Scots. Run out of stones in the 8th end, and they received their first loss of the week. Canada moving to 3 wins. Okay, so that was the tale of this 14th draw. Scotland losing out to Canada. And let's hear what the winning skip had to say shortly. Yeah, so just a recap of what happened elsewhere. Poland beating Romania by 7 shots to 3, and of course Brazil picking up their first win over Kazakhstan by a scoreline of 8 to 3. Latvia, they're leading Estonia by 9 shots to 5, playing at the 8th end, and Sweden picking up 3 in the 7th end to lead Finland by 6 shots to 5. The great Markku Ysipaloniemi, 2006 Olympic silver medalist, playing for Finland this week, but trailing 1 down with the hammer in the 8th end. And of course, in our featured sheet, Canada defeating Scotland by 9 shots to 6.
So, what did you think about that game?
It was a great game. Both teams played very well and went back and forth, so it was a fantastic game. The fans were great. It was a good game.
How are you enjoying the World Championship?
It's great. First time here, it's a new experience, and everybody's been so spectacular. So, I mean, teams, the volunteers, the committee, everybody. It's been great.
And what do you think about mixed doubles?
We like to play an aggressive style of game, so mixed doubles fits in really well. We like the quiet weight, back 8, tap it, freeze kind of shots, so it works out good for us.
And finally, what's your goal for the week then?
Right now it's to make playoffs, and then whatever happens after that, we'll see.
Okay, well, enjoy. Good luck.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks,
There you have the thoughts of the winning team, Kimberly and Wayne Tuck of Canada, defeating Scotland in draw 14 by 9 shots to 6. From myself, Logan Gray, and Sarah Carlson. Thanks for watching, and join us for more here in Dumfries tomorrow afternoon. Good night.